joined by Vinoj P Selvam, BJP spokesperson. We have Kasturi Shankar, actress, with us on the panel. We have Ramasubramanian, political analyst, and we have Dr. Nikul Patel, Congress leader. Good evening to all of you. Mr. Ramasubramanian, we've heard all sides. We've heard the DMK, we've heard the BJP, the opposition. We've heard DMK's ally VCK also, which believes that adequate arrangements were not in place. But what's baffling are the kind of statements coming in. Should we have deployed 15 lakh police personnel for 15 lakh people, or to say, such incidents happen during festival or at temples as well? As if we've accepted that if there's a large gathering or a crowd, perhaps such incidents will take place. Are we taking it that lightly?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it was the air show was endorsed by the people, and they turned up in a very huge number. The patriotic fervor was at its peak yesterday. Having said that, facility. Recent past, if I see, there were two occasions when such a huge turnout took place in Marina. One is this Jallikattu, and the second one is this. The number, as you mentioned, is something like 15 lakhs of people. It's a daytime only. But before organizing this event, there were several discussions taking place between the government officials and the Air Force officials as to what arrangements should be made. Adequate discussions have been taken and measures to be taken. All these have been discussed threadbare. One is, the number of doctors who are pressed into service, and also the number of nurses. They are all quite adequate, and 40 ambulances have been pressed into service. And
but Mr. Ramasubramanian, my point is that if all of it was done, if according to you there were adequate arrangements and measures taken by the state administration, by the state government, why is it that this situation arose in the first place? People lost their lives, people had to be hospitalized, and the victims are saying that there was a lack of facility in terms of drinking water available there.
See, for example, in 1992, I would have died in this stampede at Kumbakonam. There was a very huge turnout, and that Kumbakonam tragedy was very well known to everybody. More than 150 people died. I would have died at that point in time. See, how could you manage such a huge turnout with? It can happen. For example, this Hathras in Uttar Pradesh.
No, one second. Then that should have been voiced as well. That concern should have been voiced in that case. How to manage it? If that was the big question, then that concern should have been voiced. That let's not proceed in this manner because we don't know what will happen and how to manage the incident. If that's your answer, Vinoj P Selvam.
No, that's what I'm saying. Hathras, you should make a comparison. It was some discourse by a religious leader.
It was a religious event. It was a religious event. You're absolutely right. People died there. Questions were posed to the government and the administration. Let's shift focus back to what happened in Chennai. Vinod Selvam.
Right.
Vinod Selvam.
Yeah, likewise.
No, I want to go to our other guests as well. Mr. Selvam.
Yeah, what about...
It is rather shocking that the DMK from today morning has been trying to justify their absolute mismanagement of affairs and how tragically people have been facing the brunt of the mismanagement of the government. We can even smell a little bit of conspiracy here, because DMK has always believed that people of Tamil Nadu are not nationalistic. They've always taken a separate approach, trying to play divisive politics where, they see Tamil Nadu as away from the mainstream national politics. And here there is the Indian Air Force doing an air show after 20 years. It is a show, it is a sign of our national integrity. It is the show of strength of our pilots, of our Air Force. And, the DMK has been shocked that lakhs of people were going to be gathering to come and see such a spectacle. So in a way, if you think deeply, DMK being a party of conspiracies, this could have been a method of discouraging people to attend such events.
Mr. Selvam, are you saying that DMK conspired to do this? That's a sensational allegation if you're leveling.
I'm doubting it. I am doubting it. I am doubting the motives of DMK because DMK, a political party which knows how to manage lakhs of people which come for their public conferences.
You can
When people
question
come for
the
public
you can
conferences, they know how to manage the
you
crowd.
can highlight and question the facilities on ground. But Mr. Selvam, if you're saying that DMK conspired, or if you're doubting, if you had your suspicions that they conspired, what would you say about BJP ruled states where such incidents have happened in the past, where people have died in stampede because of lack of arrangements? Did the governments there conspire as well against the people of the state?
Which shows patriotism. It is a patriotic show. It is a show of patriotism. It is a show and a sign of a strength of the nation. And people are coming there to witness the same. You know, it is the responsibility of the state government to ensure that enough measures are put in place. The PWD minister.
Quick rebuttal, Mr. Ramasubramanian. Quick rebuttal.
Mr. Selvam, he is a very good friend of mine, and he should not talk in terms of conspiracy by the DMK government. It's a properly coordinated act between the government and the Air Force officials. They have made a lot of arrangements, and there might be some inadequacies, I don't say. In fact, water facility, in fact, my granddaughter was there. She also felt there was not adequate drinking water available.
Right.
Yes, I can understand.
So you're admitting that. So while you're admitting that, that's the whole point.
I'm admitting because the fact is fact.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Instead of drawing parallels like, this happens at the temples also, or to say that should we deploy 15 lakh people,